It's a gloomy, rainy Monday morning, and it's just everything things are going wrong. I checked the garden, and one of the squirrels, I believe it's a squirrel, it's one of these animals, critters, they stole from me again. They robbed my garden, and yet another missing melon. For a total of now about 4 melons they've stolen from me. It's a lot of labor into an expense, energy into growing my food, and they just come and help themselves. But I have something. You see, I had sprayed something around, and they didn't come around for a while. It's supposed to last for 30 days, and even when I was spraying it, I could see how that could be an irritant, because my eyes and my nose was runny, my eyes were teary, and it's something that's pepper based, and it repels them. But it rained, you see, and because of the rain, there's a lot of rain, and all of that is washed away. So I have to wait till it dries to reapply. And during this time is when they raided me. But now I know what to do. I have to just be more, I know what to do. I just didn't do it because there's so much to do. Anyway, this is not the reason I'm here. I'm here for having to deal this morning with one of the unnecessary things I had to deal with was customers. My mother's customers who don't read. They don't seem to like to read. Black people don't like to read. Black people, please. That's one of the best things you can do for yourself is read. And if you're not a reader, let your children read. Get them books, but make sure that they're not in the tablet, because I guarantee you, they are not reading with the tablets. Okay, they are watching videos and cartoons and playing games. But you need to have the children reading, and you adults especially, because you're the customers and you're not reading. You're looking for pretty pictures. Here's what's happening. My mother sells so many different things. My mother sells doors, doors for homes. If you're renovating and you need the door, my mom has that. You got you covered. My mother sells food. My mother sells, oil. She just sells. She's a merchant. And, she sells cosmetics, skincare, hair care, body, you name it, she sells it. She used to sell meat and fish. But anyway, she sells these cosmetics, and the customers place the order. And she was gone on holiday. I was here. I handled the customer. I gave them the items they ordered. I didn't write a bill. Let's say when my mom comes back, she'll take care of that. And so all was well. Well, we receive a call today, and the customer is saying that she did not receive these black eyeliners. And I'm like, that's nonsense. I gave those eyeliners. So please, they were two different customers. One of them only got a mascara. The other one got two eyeliners. And I read it and I sent it. So what is she talking about? Well, as it turns out, the company was taken over by the Chinese. It was it was a Canadian-American outfit. Now it's Chinese. And the Chinese have been making these changes. The problem with the changes is some things don't translate well, okay, in terms of language. So perhaps if it's a Chinese product being sold to Chinese people and they have Chinese script, the Chinese can read the Chinese script. But the Chinese trying to do packaging, marketing for cosmetics sold to people in Canada who are largely speaking English, well, there's a problem. The label is in English, okay? And for some reason, the eyeliner is black. Black is black. She ordered two different ones. One was black and one was black is black. And they have different colored tips. I don't know why the Chinese chose to put the colors on the tip of black eyeliner, but they're supposed to be of superior intelligence, yeah? So it's superior intellect, so they must know. They must have a damn good reason, because the consumer already don't like to read, and I couldn't just blame the consumer. I have to blame the manufacturer, the producer, because of how maybe they need to get people who are reading English, who English is their first language, their mother tongue. Then they can, I don't know, it's just the Canadian consumer don't like to read, for starters. So make it so that it's easy for them to see, to read. Because this person went by color. She saw, and you cannot open the package, because then if you open it and you don't like it, you've bought it, and then you're stuck with it. So I think the person was afraid to open it. But you can read. It's through clear plastic. They like plastic a lot. You can see through and read the label. But the consumer is not reading. Black people, you have to read. Then you can read that it's black and not decide, oh, I don't. She assumed it was a lip pencil, a red lip pencil. She thought it was a lip liner. And so they returned the item. They returned the item only for me to explain to them, no, it was what it was. Then they check and they have to come back to get it. Like all these trips unnecessarily because you won't read. Black people, please do better. Read. Open your eyes and read. Stop being afraid to read, because reading is what is going to actually help make your life a lot easier, a lot better. And you won't have to go running back and forth for something that is really easily rectified. You simply read. And the Chinese takeover of Canada, Canada, it was indigenous land, America's indigenous land, the Caribbean indigenous land. And you have had the monarchy, the British, the English in charge of everything, take over the whole world and treat people like so horribly. And now what are we going to go from? We're going to go from the British monarch to Chinese? You think that, how are the Chinese going to, black people, open your eyes, read and think, please, because we are equipped. We are not fools, but they treat us as such, because many of us have been acting foolish. It's foolish. Don't call the person and say you didn't get what you ordered, because you're assuming, you're making assumptions because you saw a red tip. That's the Chinese who decided to design the pencil with a red tip. I have no idea. Ask them. They love red. Maybe they're into Satan. Maybe it's some demonic, devilish shit on their part. Okay? Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Don't comment. Comment. Don't comment. And if you dare comment, if you do comment, be productive in it, okay? Because I'm not here to battle or fight anyone. I know you all like to do that, and they like to see us fight each other. I don't fight anyone, especially not black people, okay? Thank you. Good day.